Hey guys, so I haven't used my GoPro Hero 7. It's right over there. And I've just been busy, guys. Always doing something. Always doing something. Anyways, today, not sure why that's in there. Get rid of that. I'll be utilizing the camera. I'm just going to get it all set up. Then I'll get into making a video with it. Ta-da! Only bought this in August. You guys can see that I've got quite a few accessories for the basic GoPro kit. The memory card holder, obviously there's only 2 memory cards in there. And I have, coming up next will be the batteries. I have 2 batteries. So one will be on charge, one will be in the camera. And then I have 2 cases. I have the waterproof case, I have some lenses, and this is the first time actually installing the battery. I've already got the memory card installed, and I totally forget where it is exactly. So I start looking at the camera. Everything would be done by one hand too, which I particularly like. And the camera itself is nice and compact. I'm just checking things out now, looking at here, and I find that the 2 ports on the side, one for the HDMI, one for the charging, I'm assuming. I haven't looked too far into this camera, so I'm a very basic user. And then I open up the battery port, and I see that that's where the SD card is inserted. I've already inserted the SD card. I did that when I first got the camera. It's a 64 gigabyte, and then I have another 64 gigabyte. That's the capacity of the camera. So I figure, hey, that's enough. Plus, most of my videos are only around 10 gigs max for the biggest one. Now I got a carrying case, or a protecting case there, and that's for doing normal videos. That case allows you to add on 2 attachments you'll see later, one being a flashlight, one being a microphone if you wanted to. Most of the time I'll probably be using the embedded or onboard, so to speak, microphone from the GoPro. Pretty good. Not as good for wind and whatnot. That's why I was thinking about having an external camera with a sock or one of those wind diffusers, so to speak. Now, I'm having a lot of trouble putting this in one-handed, but once you use 2 hands, which I'll be coming up, I'll cheat once I cut out here, and I'll be able to just slide it in. It's very easy to take in, take out, and whatnot. It has its own little attachment, so you can put it on a tripod, and then you have the attachment for the top, and that's for when you have an external microphone. It just slides in there. So everything's on all-in-one kit. Awesome deal, and it comes with its own lens protection, which is again awesome. I can't say that enough. Now, that being the case, here's the other piece, which I'll have the microphone on the arm, and then the LED light. These things I have to get later on. Right now I'm just going to start using the camera for the next video and see how well it goes in low light conditions and medium light conditions, which is particularly what I'll be filming in. Now I'm just attaching it to the tripod, which is also a tripod to a laser level of mine, which I still have yet to do a video for, so it's kind of coincidental, a bit ironic that I'm using that tripod. And you can put a weight on the bottom of the tripod or in the middle of the tripod that'll help it stabilize, which I'll go into in another video, just this quick little thing. So that's what it can look like. You have the flashlight or the light, and then the microphone on top, the GoPro Hero 7 case, and then here's where we're going to start installing the lens protectors. Now in this part of it, I didn't actually clean the lenses. I just kind of threw it all together, wiped them down, and that was good enough. I recommend actually using the cleaner, the wet and dry portion of this. I didn't actually use it because I just kind of, I was lazy. Let's just put it that way. I was lazy. Now we're going to speed this up a little bit. So now that we have this going in a better, faster motion, we open up the cleaning case. Comes with the 2 screen protectors, one for the front, one for the back, and we'll start by installing the one on the front, and we just wipe it down, and then we install the one on the back. Now once we open it up, you'll see that they have a certain facing forward, and then it'll have a strip that says facing on the back. You have all these guides and stuff too that come with it. Now, what you saw there on the bottom is the wet and dry cloths, which is awesome. So we're just going to clean it up. I can't be bothered. I recommend you yourselves making sure you clean it up and then actually install it. So putting on the actual lens is not really all that hard. You got the sticker that says this is on the back, so you just flip it over to the opposite direction and just gently put it onto the lens. Make sure you're square on all points, and then fit it nicely into place. You can move it with your nail a little bit, and then that way you square it up. Now we'll do it on the back. Again, clean it, wipe it down, make sure there's nothing on it, make sure you are perfectly clean. Like I said, use the wet cloth and then the dry cleaning cloth. that come in the package. I did not use that for this installation. I just wanted to install it right on top so I can get to videoing, which will be in the next video. And then you just, again, for the back piece, just line it up and then use the cleaning cloth to smooth it all out, and that way you don't have as many fingerprints. Very easy to do, takes all of like 5-10 minutes, and then you protect your screens, your lenses. The reason why I put in a lens is because you want to make sure you don't scratch your screen. The back one's not so bad, but the front one is what's more important. And now that I have it on tripod, you can see that I just got that piece installed, and camera looks perfect. Again, I updated my firmware. I recommend doing that right away. And the next step was to go into the settings and see what are the optimal settings. I put it to wide and changed a few other things while I was in there. Put it onto my network, paired it with my phone. I did all that stuff so that camera is 100% ready to go. I also reformatted the SD card and we were done. So this was just a quick video. Thanks for watching. I tried to make it as short as possible. Catch you next one.